Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well. My name is Rupesh Bedge, and in today's video we are going to look at one of the most interesting usability improvement introduced in the Power BI June 2026 update, the new date picker for slicer. This feature is currently available in preview, and although it may look like small change, it can make date filtering much easier for the report users. Let's understand what has changed. The previous experience, before this update, Power BI provided multiple date slicer modes. The most common use option were relative date between, before, after. Each option worked perfectly and there was nothing wrong with the functionality. For example, if business user want to see sales for the last 7 days, we would use relative date slicer. Let me show you on desktop. For example, this is the one of the dashboard I made for sample dashboard to show the demo of new date picker. For example, I'm going to add the date slicer and I'm going to add the order date. So by default, custom date is showing like between. For example, now the user came and asked me to show the data for the last 7 days or my manager. So I'm going to, so how we, and I'm not going to select the manually that last 7 days. So I'm going to in the slicer setting and we'll select the relative date. So I will select here last because he asking me to last 7 days, last 7 days. So my whole report visuals are showing last 7 days data. Correct. Now again, user asked me, okay, I need data between 10th June to 20th June. So here we don't have an option to select the custom date. So what I will do, I will again go to the slicer setting. Again, I need to select between option. And I need to select 10th to 20th June. So see, again, I need to change the slicer setting. And suppose again, my manager asked me to show the current month data. So I'm not going to do manually every day. So I will change relative date. And here instead of last, we'll select this and we'll select month. So this report will always show the current month data. Correct. So always we need to change that mode of the slicer in the slicer setting. So this work, but it is increased report complexity and consume additional space on the canvas. Not additional space means some manual interpretation, which user can do. If we are not provided option to them on services, they can't do the edit. They will keep like this. Okay. Now, what is the new in the June 2026 update? Microsoft introduced a new date picker experience. Instead of focusing user to switch between different slicer mode, Power BI now provide more unified experience. User can access common relative date option and custom date selection from the same interface. This is a means user can quickly select last 7 days, last 30 days, current month, previous month, or current year. And whenever they need specific data, they can switch to custom selection directly from the same date picker experience. This filter logics remain the same, the results remain the same. What is improved in the user experience only? How to enable it? So it is you need to update the June Power BI desktop software. Then you need to go to the file, left hand side, option and setting, then option. Here we have preview feature selection section. Okay. Now go to the down and you will just select the date picker slicer to select a relative manual date. So once you enable it, just you need to restart the Power BI desktop to see this. I already enabled, so I don't need to refresh it. Sorry, restart it. So let me add one more. Should I let me delete this? I will add new filter. I will add date inside. Okay. So by default, it is showing between. So again, so what you need to do, you need to go to the here slicer setting and you need to select a date picker. That's it. So currently there is no selection in the date, so it is simply showing the no filter applied. So it is also new thing where they can showing us what we selected in exactly text by in the text. In somehow there's some user requested also. So whatever selection he did in the date, that text we need to show. So this also, that also it's resolving this. So you will get the selection, whatever they selected, you will get the text. Okay. Now, as I said as earlier, user asked for last 7 days. So see here, this two section is there, manual and relative. So let's see the relative first. So user asked for the last 7 days. So I went here, similar way, last 7 days. So offset means it will consider from the yesterday. See how easily. And here you can see the text. The last 7 days, offset 1 day from the last. And also showing the from date to date. It is really good. So the data is like that. So again, he want to switch to the custom selection, like any date selection he want. So he need to go that again, he need to click here manual and for 10 to 20. How easily he doing this between relative to manual. And again, he want to for current month, he need to go to relative. Here he need to select this month. If you do -1, it will show last month. I want current month, so then I need to do 0. See how it is easy. So it is improving our user experience, and it is also help user to understand quickly selection. Earlier it is not possible because some stakeholder is asking whenever they want to whenever they open the dashboard, they need to see the current month data. So to achieve that, we need to do bookmark and all these things. Bookmark and again switch to the normals mode, relative mode. So we are doing that by bookmark. So it is difficult to maintain as well. Now by this new feature, it is really good thing. Okay. With the new date picker, simply switch the custom date range to selected required date. That's it. No need to replace the slicer. No need to change the visual setting. Everything happen within the same experience. So personally, I think this is a very practical improvement. Macrobus hasn't introduced a new filtering capability. Instead, they have simply how user interact with the existing capability. Business user no longer need to understand different slicer mode. Report developer don't need to create a multiple date slicers. Report became a cleaner and easier to use. Sometimes to be best improvement are the one that reduce the confusion. And I think this update does exactly that. So that is quick look to the new data picker for slicer introduced in the Power BI June 2020 update. This functionality remain familiar, but that user experience is much smoother and more improvement. I would definitely recommend enabling this feature and testing in your own reports. Let me know in the comment what you think about this update. Do you prefer the new data picker experience or do you still prefer the traditional slicer mode? If you found this video helpful, please like this video, share it with your colleague and subscribe to the channel for more BI tutorial and update videos. Thank you so much for watching it. I am Rupesh Bedge. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Happy reporting.